Nowadays, you always have a lot of men saying what type of woman they want. They want a woman that cook. They want a woman that clean. They want a woman that respect them, treat them like a king. You know, they want a woman that honor them, that's honest with them. They want all these things, all of these qualities within a woman. But you gotta ask yourself, are you the type of man that's even qualified for this type of woman? Can you sustain this type of woman? Every man want to be treated like a king. Every man want to be treated like royalty, but they be lacking the masculinity. You want a woman to submit to you, but you're moving in your feminine energy. You're going back and forth where you're arguing. You're me her where she at. You know, you're matching her energy. I had a dude tell me like, yeah, I'll be matching my girl energy. Do you hear how you sound? See, the problem is a lot of us men nowadays, we have been taken out of our frame. We have gotten away from what it is to actually be a man. A man never matches a woman's energy. And this comes from somebody who used to go back and forth with women, argue with women. But now that I have grown, I have matured a little bit, I see that, I wasn't a man, I was a boy. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about the type of man you have to become so you can be with a submissive woman. So a woman can, nurture you the proper way. She can respect you, look up to you, right? And what's keeping a lot of men from becoming this masculine man they want? What's keeping a lot of men from having a woman that submit to them is becoming secure with yourself. A lot of men, we dealing with insecurities. We dealing with things from our trauma. Maybe we didn't have our pops in our life. Maybe our mom went in our life. It's not the woman duty or job to come in and be our mother, bro. That's not what a woman. That's not what a woman was put here to do. They not supposed to be our mamas, bro. A lot of us, before we try to go off and be in a relationship, we need to get ourselves right. We need to become secure with ourselves. And the insecurities, they always gonna be there, but you need to become so secure as a man that the insecurities don't matter. A lot of y'all need to spend a time alone. A lot of y'all need to go on a hiatus from women. Y'all need to step into. Y'all need to be in a season of just solitude, just by yourself, practicing celibacy, SR, and working on yourself as a man. Because don't no woman deserve no little boy that's in a man's body. No have done project. A lot of y'all want to feel love. Y'all want this and that, but don't feel it within yourself. You going through the woman phone. I went through that one time when I was a teenager though. Last time I ever went through a woman phone, I learned my lesson. You're gonna get burnt every time, my boy. You go searching, you're gonna find exactly what you're looking for, that pain. But you're going through your woman phone. You want a location. And ain't nothing wrong with having a woman location. Don't get me wrong. But if you got her location because you want to follow her every move, you want to be in control, fam, you're insecure, bro. And your woman, she know that. That's why a lot of y'all want a woman to be scared of y'all. She's not. If your woman's scared of you, she can never submit to you, bro. You shouldn't want to control your woman. You should be in so control of yourself that your woman just automatically fall in line. But she can't do that if you ain't secure with yourself, bro. So you may say, Van, what can I do to become more secure with myself? First, you need to identify where the insecurities even come from. A lot of insecurities come from what, y'all? I've been talking about the last couple of videos from our childhood. That trauma you've been holding on to. See, I ain't have no OG in my life. When I say OG, I ain't have my moms in my life, bro. I ain't have my moms, bro. I ain't had a woman to show me and sit me down. This is how you treat women. I've been dealing with insecurities my whole life because it was once upon a time in my mind, I'm like, man, I don't deserve certain type of women. Or this type of women ain't gonna love me. My mom ain't love me, so why she gonna love me? That was something I had to get over though. Because I didn't ruin a lot of relationships. I didn't self-sabotage, which a lot of men y'all do nowadays because of your insecurities. You'll self-sabotage something that's so beautiful A woman that truly there for you and they don't care about what's in your bank account. They just want to be there for you, but you're self-sabotage because you don't feel worthy and deserving of it. Because you deal with the insecurity, like, man, I ain't feel enough love growing up. Well, hey, you can't change the past. So what you gotta do now? You need to start loving yourself, bro. Start pointing to yourself, bro. Start going out by yourself, taking walks by yourself. Start journaling, man. They may say, "Oh, that's feminine." Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with tapping into your feminine side, but it's something wrong when you operating that femininity at all times, bro. I'm tapped into my feminine, so yeah, I love going on walks by myself. I love journaling, bro, because it helped me get closer with myself. It helped me better have a better description. It helped me analyze, like, man, things within myself that I can get better at. So when I do get that woman, I know, like, man, this is how to lead it. I know how to vet it the proper way. I'm not bringing old securities and old trauma and wounds into my new relationship, bro. So a lot of y'all gotta work on them insecurities, bro. Pour into yourself, man. Love yourself, young man. Look in the mirror every day and tell yourself, man, you are great. You are worthy. And actually feel that and go do things that show that you are worthy. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Honor your word, bro. Honor your word. If you say you're gonna go to the gym, man, go hit that gym. Go hit that gym. And let's move on to my next talking point. How can you become more masculine, bro, so you can meet that woman that's gonna submit to you? Fam, go get in the gym, bro. Go work on your body. Because one thing about you getting in that gym, guess what? You working that body, you working your muscles, yeah. You see it? But man, you working this right here. You working your mind. And that's one thing I love about the gym. That's why I preach and I always tell y'all to go to that gym, not just to get in shape, but to get your mind in shape, bro. Because it's gonna help you deal with them insecurities I was just talking about. It's gonna help you build that confidence that you lack. It's gonna help you with that low self-esteem, that worthiness. Cause you showing up, now you looking better. And when you look better, what happened? You feel better. Now you around your woman, she see you putting that work in. Oh yeah, this is my man right here. And she see how you talking now, how you thinking now. She see that, oh man, he can lead me because he leading himself. And that's one thing about going to the gym. Man, the gym will help you become a real leader, bro. The gym will help you become a real leader because you putting that pain in. You doing something that's hard. Today my birthday, and guess what I did? I woke up 4 a.m. What I do? I want to put that pain in the gym, bro. I went straight to the gym. That's what I wanted to do on my birthday. I wanted to work on myself. I wanted to pour into myself. I wanted to come on this camera and create a video for y'all. That's what I want to do. I don't want to go out and party. I don't want to get high. I want to work on myself. And when you get in that gym, fam, you working on yourself, bro. You working on becoming a man that a woman can follow, she can submit to. You never know. You going to the gym, you showing up, your wife might be in there. That woman that's gonna treat you like a king, she might be in there. She see you daily putting that work in. She see how you carrying yourself. You ain't looking all around, looking for validation. Worry about what's going on around you. You aware, but you're not worried about everything that's around you. You focus, you locked in. And that's how you're gonna attract a woman that's gonna submit to you, bro. Cause she see that you on purpose. And that's going on to my next talking point. Fam, you have to be on purpose, bro. As a man, you need to be on your purpose. You need to go find it. If you don't know what it is, you need to be out there seeking it. You don't need to be seeking out women. You need to be seeking out relationships, wanting to feel love. No. You need to go find your purpose and find out what you love, what God put you here for. Because one thing about it, a man with a purpose, a woman gonna follow behind that. A woman gonna submit. What can I do for you, my king? What meals you want for your meal prep, my king? Oh, did I get a little loud, my king? Let me tone it down, my king. Fam, since I've been on my purpose, I see how women treat me, not just or a woman I'm around. I'm talking about women out in the world. They see me on a daily. They see me, don't even know me. The respect. They can tell, they can feel in the energy when a man is on his purpose, bro. And that's how a woman gonna be able to come in and submit. She's like, oh, he on his purpose? He still making time for me, he got balance. And one thing about it, when you're on your purpose, guess what? You're not seeking validation, bro. And a lot of y'all still seeking validation from your woman. You making moves, you checking back, is it cool with her? Is it cool with females around you? Nah. When on your purpose, you stop caring, you stop moving that way. You don't care, you don't need the validation, bro. You see my beard, see I'm growing it out? I don't care. I don't care. I don't need the validation because I'm okay with I'm okay within, bro. I'm okay within. It's okay. I'm on my purpose, baby. I'm locked in right now. And they say that's when you meet your wife. When you locked in, or you on your purpose. Right before you get that big breakthrough, right before you get the bag, that's when you meet your wife. And when you meet that woman that's gonna come and treat you like royalty, my boy. A lot of y'all need to go find your purpose. How you find your purpose? Sitting down, not going out to the clubs, sitting in silence, bro. Praying to God, man, God, show me what my purpose is. Show me that potential that you say within me. Show me my greatness. I said this prayer 7 months ago, and God been showing me ever since how great I am. He keeps showing me like, man, this is what you meant to do. This is your purpose right here. Do this, do that. A lot of y'all boys, man, y'all want these loving relationships, but y'all boys don't even got a purpose. You only got a loving relationship with yourself. And that's because you ain't on your purpose. I'm telling you, when you find direction and you find what it is, what God put you here for, man, your life becomes so much easier. Women gonna just naturally submit to that, bro. A woman can't submit to a man that's walking around sagging his pants. That's just everywhere, just living in chaos. He's just all over the place. A woman can't submit to that, bro. A woman can't submit to a man that's not in control of his emotions. She can't. That's why you have to be working yourself on a daily basis as a man. You need to be pointing to yourself. Bro, start reading. Start reading, man. Start journaling, bro. Start hitting that gym, my guy. Start watching educational content like this, my guy. Go get you a mentor, my guy. Stop, stop, stop looking for something that's already within you. You looking for love outside of you when love is already here, bro. And when a woman come around you and she see that you love yourself, oh, I'm about to love this man right here. That's what she gonna be thinking. Oh, I can love this man. He love himself. He don't even need me. And that's how, as a man, that's how you gotta operate. Like you don't even need a woman. Because yes, we need a woman, but fam, we don't need a woman. We need to do everything we can as a man to reach our full potential until we meet that woman that's gonna take us to the next level. But every day you need to be pointing to yourself, bro. Every day you need to be asking yourself, man, how can I get better today? How can I move the needle forward today? And that's how you're gonna attract a woman that's gonna, man, treat you like royalty, bro. Treat you like that king, gonna treat you with respect. They're gonna submit to you. You ain't gonna have to tell her to do nothing. She gonna be on it. She gonna be on it, bro. I'm talking about, I haven't argued with a woman in years, bro. I don't go back and forth. I sit down and I communicate. That's because I didn't build myself as a man, though. I didn't put the time in. I didn't put the grind in. I didn't put the pain in. I got tired of being born in a man's body. I got tired of women disrespecting me. I got tired of women thinking they're gonna walk all over me. Ah, bro. And I couldn't blame the woman. It was on me. That's because I was walking all over me. So the world was doing it. The women was doing it. I wasn't respecting myself. So how a woman gonna respect me? You did. But fellas, that's the video, man. That's the video. If y'all want a part 2, put in the comments. But I just gave y'all some key tips on how you can attract a woman that's gonna submit to you, bro. This how you gonna meet that queen when you become that true king, though, bro. And it start from within. It start from within, my guy. Fellas, I love y'all boys, man. It's my birthday. You know, I wanted to come make a banger for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, say man, I love y'all boys. Let's do it.